feel like this show is starting to rub in the pain and anger and hatred in our faces now by saying red skies at morning. For those who don't know, it's like Warner's, no, not Warner's, Sailors Heed Warning, Warners. Where did I get that from? I think I muddled words up there. But either way, it was a way to, I think it's a rhyme. I think it's heed. I don't know, but it's the similar levels anyways, because it's like a nice little weather symbol, like, night, it's gonna be okay. If, there's red skies at morning, yeah, not good. So, yeah, that's the rhyme. So it's like this show is now just saying, yeah, you're gonna be in for a world of pain right away. But then again, I think with season 3, you kind of expect that by now. So even if the title wasn't there, I'd be coming into this episode with a lot of worries, especially with the last episode, Cain getting crucified. Yeah. I'm worried now, considering this show is like basically smashing it in our faces. So, just because I know there's going to be some people who might, skip the introduction, I'm going to leave this timestamp to when the reaction starts, because this is going to be a bit of a long introduction, because something happened and it's important, this, and, it might explain why I'm going to react a certain way. Potentially, I have no idea, at certain scenes with the 100, but it is an important, notice. So I will leave a timestamp in before people do leave timestamps, because I'll be first. Those comments. Oy. Anyways, first off though, this is not the bit I'm going to talk about in a minute. This is just a quick, a quick notice. Maybe redundant, but I know that there's some people who do like people who react, to two-parters in one day. And I'm just going to say, if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. It's just that there's a likelihood I will be reacting to the two-parter in one day. I just know that there's some people who do, like, I think there's a few, but I'm just throwing it out there just in case. So yeah, I just know there's a few people who do like people reacting to two-parters in one days. But I know that's coming up, so. Anyways, important information time. So, the date is the 6th of February, as of recording. I know it's going to be March by the time this is uploaded. And I like to create a bit of a safety barrier when it comes to catch-up TV reactions, I guess. What I also love about, I guess, reactions is the comments, the feedback, everything. I love interacting with the community or the Catter Crew, whatever you want to dub it. I'm dubbing it the Catter Crew because it sounds awesome, okay? Don't judge. But I love interacting with the community, rather whether they are talking about the episode in general, my reaction. Yeah, I really, really love interacting with a lot of people. And I always try to be active as much as possible, and that can be an Achilles heel at times. And it certainly was the other day, after I finished watching episode 13. There was a comment in episode 16, for episode 16, season 2, that spoiled an aspect of the 100 for me. And yeah, it was a spoiler. I say spoiled an aspect because I don't really consider it big, but it was big enough to kind of ruin a bit of the experience for me. So yeah. I think they deleted that comment now, but it gained enough attention because I shared it on, Twitter. Like, there's gonna be people, who will know about this on Twitter, but, not everyone follows my Twitter, so I'm gonna inform everyone who's watching the reaction and all of that. But yeah, I think they deleted that comment after they realized they got really, really fucked big time by not just myself, I guess, but, well, they were targeting me at the end of the day, but yeah. But then there was a few other people who did notice it and said, why would you do this? And all of that. So yeah. But they basically said that, cause in episode 16 of season 2, you guys, for those who've seen the reaction, you guys will have noticed that I, was happy-ish, I guess, considering the episode was a bit grim, but there was Bellark moments where I was like, yay. And you guys can probably guess what's gonna come up. They basically said in their comment, to that video, because they will have analysed my reaction, and they basically said that Belloc wasn't, present. It's not happening in the present day. And they tried to hint about, Clexa and all of that, in this very coy way. But joke's on them. I only watched episode 7, so fuck you. But still, that Belloc comment was enough to frustrate me because, like I said, it's an aspect of the 100 that's partially ruined. Like, I have no idea what's, gonna come for their story, but for them to just analyse my happiness of seeing the pair of them on that certain video, and I think it was the most I reacted to Belloc anyway, I have no idea, but the point stands, they analysed my reaction, they commented lol at the end as well, just to, further their status of being a complete cunt. And, they tried to ruin Clexa as well. And, basically said that, Belloc hasn't happened in the present day yet. So, yeah, that's a part, that's a part of the reaction that's a part of the 100, that's kind of ruined for me. And it pissed me off so much because, you want to watch this show completely clean. Like, even with the live shows like Arrow and The Flash, never watch the trailers because, well, A, the CW does ruin their trailers and all of that. And B, I want to come in as, clean as possible. So, yeah, this frustrated me so much. And I even said, I hope Endgame gets ruined for you, Avengers Endgame. Or whatever they look forward to the most, because I know Avengers Endgame is going to be the most, must-see film of 2019, especially with what happened in Infinity War. And it frustrated me. And I'm saying this because I might react to I might be a bit more numb when it comes to Belloc. Who knows? Like I said, whatever their story entails, we'll just have to wait and see. And that's the thing, it wasn't like an accidental spoiler, which I would be a lot more forgiven over because, some people, there's some people who just do put spoilers, space, and all of that, and I'll just not read their comments, so at least they give a bit of a warning. And that's okay. If you want to comment about spoilers to other people, and as long as you leave enough notice, that's fine. But it just pisses me off that there's some dick biscuits out there who have this habit, who sleep comfortably at night knowing that their greatest achievement ever, which is spoiling something for their only greatest achievement, should I say, because, you have to be pretty sad to do something like that, has been achieved. And it's fucking a piss take. And like I said, I was absolutely frustrated because, like I said, I love coming into every corner, every nook and cranny about every show, and discovering something every minute that passes. When your coffee gets cold, because you talk so much. But yeah, I was basically going to say, that I don't check the comments for several hours because of the fact that, there could be potential spoilers, or I'm busy, or both. But, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, if I, might be a bit ghostish when it comes to the season 3 reactions, that's probably the possibility why. So, yeah, I'm, like I said, I'm frustrated, and I'm frustrated, for you guys as well, because this is the thing, it doesn't just ruin it for me, but it ruins it for you guys as well, because you guys come into this video and, want me to react to certain, parts of this episode, and it might be a bit tampered with because some idiot has to be a complete cunt and they basically don't think that people deserve happiness, basically. They can't leave well enough alone because they're absolute assholes. So, yeah, but that's basically what I wanted to get off my chest and all of that. I might refill my coffee because, like I said, it's been a long speech, but I basically wanted to explain you guys so, I wasn't going to fake my reaction whatsoever, and, you guys might have some questions regarding, why is Liam reacting a bit, he feels a bit different and all of that. That might be why. But we'll just see what happens and all of that because, like I said, I have no idea what to expect from this show. Apart from pain. Especially, well, I don't know. Season 4 might be, like, you know, your downtime in D&D, happiness and all of that. I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. We'll just have to wait and see. But, I just wanted to give you guys a bit of a heads up, so, yeah. But yeah, with that said, the extended reaction will be on Patreon. I gotta get up my video feed. So yeah, I was gonna close out the video, like, what? Yeah, let's get started with episode number 14 of season 3 of the 100. Like I said, the extended reactions on Patreon. This is Red Sky Morning. Not nervous at all. Let's go.
Who's ready to take the key?
Touch your nose.
None of us is ever gonna take a key.
Unless you're talking about a key to escape, then that would be great. Oh, shit! Oh! Go, Indra!
Come on, grab the key, she's gonna send for reinforcements.
Yep.
You said Jaha was controlled.
Tell me what you know. The smart play here is going through the tunnels while we still can.
Yeah, ask questions later. This is so weird. They got balloons, though.
You know, you can correct your defects here.
I would, if I had any. What
she's
can I do for
accepting.
you, Allie?
Your friend John
She did,
Murphy
though, before
was
anyways,
headed
didn't
back to
she?
the temple to do harm. I need your help to stop him.
Don't use Mori against Murphy. Don't use her against... It's so eerie seeing them in people clothes rather than the grounder gear. Oh my god.
Done killing. Look at you. Fighting is all you know. Death is all you know. Lincoln would have never brought that here.
It's a more pacifist role rather than opening the arms to death and all of that and fighting. It's enormous. It's
Maybe
really...
we do.
Take the opportunity.
Artificial intelligence hasn't taken over your brain.
I'm still
What?
me.
Oh!
Give me a better idea.
I think... I mean, it's not pretty. Take this by horse, but...
Even Allie gives people a choice.
We gave
Shit.
She said.
Well, see, that's the thing with me. I don't say this is a choice for Ali. In, like... If you refuse... Oh! If you refuse, then it's like... Oh boy.
No.
I'm just bamboozled with these two. Oh, I.
Finally. Come on, I found
She's like, finally. Wow. Cheek Raven.
What is?
Look at all these layers of security, more than anything else in the entire Alley code.
Come home. We decide together.
What if they don't come home?
They're coming home. And they're bringing back a supercomputer built for this.
Oh boy.
You may be freakishly good, Raven.
Oh boy.
But you're not an AI.
Have to consider the, you know, possibilities though.
No.
See, I'm wanting root for Raven
Maybe
to go
some
in.
sleep would help.
How many lives would be lost to pay for those I would save? Some causes are worth killing for. Not to me.
It's a pacifistus.
Ashende Superius.
Oh, she's gonna, yeah, oh, there we go. Oh, shit, damn!
You should be grateful, Clark.
Damn.
After I was forced to kill my own brother in the first round, I was matched against Lexa in the second. Fate is funny that way, don't you think? You get this back when you leave.
That did not go down well.
Remember, Clark, a path of violence is a choice.
There it is.
When the choice is
Oh,
fight or
no.
die, there is no choice.
Whoa, 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 what the shit?
They took the flame. They're locking us. We can't let her warn the others.
Run, now, go!
Oh shit! No! 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 This was a hope for Jasper. No! Waterboarding. No way. No! 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 You son of a bitch! Oh my god!
How did Ali even find this place?
There's a drone at Nyla's. She must have followed us looking for the flame, and now she has it.
Fuck!
We'll never be able to stop her. Can't let that happen.
You have to kill all of those chipped, because they'll never stop. Oh my god, this is sick.
I'm coming for you.
Oh, yep. He's out for the count.
What will you do with Clark?
I will give her the same choice as the rest.
It's not a...
So
Oh, dearie me.
someone is accessing my code with an administrative login. I will be terminated.
Not looking so rosy for you now, is it? You cold-hearted. Ugh.
You're inside the Citadel.
Red Sky applauding for you.
I can stop him.
Why not? Who is it?
It's Monty's finger, isn't it? Instead of targeting him. Oh
Monty,
my
can you hear me?
god. Get Monty out of here. Get him out.
We're almost there, Hannah. Keep going.
We can be together again. Don't you want that?
Monty, don't do this. Monty, come on. I know.
If we delete her code,
She'll be erased.
what happens?
Oh.
She'll be gone. Forever.
From the afterlife.
Your son.
Oh, Monty, son of a... Oh.
I love you too.
Oh, dearie me. Monty, I want to give this guy a
Get
hug.
out of there, Ellie. Leave Arcadia. Do it now.
I told you. Kill switch. All I have to do is...
Oh, no, no,
No,
no.
no, no,
What happened? What happened?
For crying out loud.
She must have pulled herself from the mainframe before it had time to hit the kill switch.
Here. Take it.
It's kind of a vulnerability now to Ali, but...
30 seconds.
If you destroy it, our minds will be gone forever.
This is just... Come on, Murphy. Come on. No, 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 no,
I'll
no,
be
no,
gone
no, no, no.
forever, John.
This is feeding you. Come on. Oh.
10 seconds.
Nice.
You were too late.
Oh, no.
Let's go.
Oh, no, 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 no. You have to make life difficult. But, I mean...
Take it and the child will be fine.
See, this is how messed up Ali is. Now she's pregnant
Cut the
kids.
child and she'll submit.
What is this? Whoa, look at that. Whoa! Jeez! Shit. Oh no, no. Oh damn. Oh, left him, didn't she? Good choice, Luna. Oh my god. Oh, he's a complete bitch.
You believe that to defeat an enemy who will stop at nothing, you must stop at nothing. How's that different? Then blood must have blood. Wait a second, Luna. You can't just...
Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, no! God, Luna's people love knocking people out, don't they? Shit. You know, the sad thing about this episode is that this episode I thought had a lot of ounce of hope in, and it just leads back to my point that we shouldn't rely on hope for this season, especially, because Ali could have died today. Like, Ali could have been gone. That's what they were working towards, Raven, well, herself, really. But, I mean, Monty contributed a bit as well, but, you know, Raven was working so furiously to, you know, find a way into Ali's fortress, and then she was ready to hit the kill switch, and then, so yeah. And I was expecting, you know, Luna to potentially, after, you know, what she had endured, and, you know, after people on her rig were brainwashed by Ali, that I thought she was gonna, you know, be like, okay, well, let's take the fight to them. But, yeah, I mean, she had a really, really, like, aggressive but, good point about, you know, to defeat someone who will stop at nothing, you will become nothing. How's that different, to Blood Must Die? Yeah. That was, I really, really, you know, liked that, but it was like, oh my god, like, cause you want Luna to, you know, come back, don't you? Because, I mean, I doubt they would be able to, you know, do what they did to Raven to Ontari. Not just that though, but you gotta change her personality as well, because she is not really the most, you know, pleasant person ever. And, you know, I don't think you want to give her the flame anyways, considering what she's done and all of that. So unless, you know, she's able to quickly convince Clark and the others to, you know, that she's a different person and she's all happy and sunshine and rainbows and all of that, and she's sorry for what she's done. Yeah, it's a bit of an ask on how they're going to be able to put a stop to Ali, because they're only, like, they have two options, really. One they don't want to go to, and one they already tried, and, like, one that Clark tried to enforce. But, yeah, Luna's a badass. Like, the way she flipped over Clark, not just that though, but when she went, against, her people who were, you know, brainwashed, there were some sick moves. I gotta commend, like, it's sad to see Luna go at her own, but gotta commend the moves though, as well as her, you know, boyfriend, I think it was. I mean, I think, you know, given her reaction, how heartbreaking it was, and those screams were absolutely brutal. Yeah, I think it was her boyfriend and all of that. So, yeah, we're a bit screwed at the minute. And I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I mean, Clark can't put it in herself, of course, because, we know what happened to Emerson, who was not compatible. And we can't, and it's not like she can, I mean, that's the thing though. Clark doesn't know as well that Ali's in space now. So, unless Raven finds a missile or something like that, or, you know, Clark picks up word, well, I don't even know if Raven knows. I mean, she's transmitted herself, but I don't think Raven knows where. I think only the people at Polis know that, you know, the migration was Ali prompting herself into the Ark. So, yeah, I mean, cause, you know, Raven was so fixated on ending her. And, you know, Ali disconnected, put herself in the mobile unit, and then whoosh, whammy, I can't speak, herself to the Ark. So, but I think there needs to be a missile, because how that would come full circle. The same thing that she used to end the world will, you know, be the death of her. I don't know. Because she has to end herself. But, you know, the Ark's her mainframe now. Like, she's connected. Like, that's a base of operations, I guess. since her original, homestead has been, compromised, and she can't rely on the mobile one forever, can she? Yeah. Like, how will they be able to put a stop to her unless they send a missile? I have no idea, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens. To Ali in space. And I think that's poetic as well with the whole Becca situation as well, like when we first saw her in space. So yeah, this is going to be very, very interesting to see what happens, to Ali, since she's at an unattainable, place, but she's still able to influence the minds. It's like a puppet, isn't it? Like a puppet. Like, it literally is now. Like, she's controlling the world and all of that. Yeah, there was some really, really amazing moments. Harper and Monty, though. Like, I did not see that coming whatsoever. But I'm on board with it. It was like out of the blue, and it was like, well, let's, live for today, and bang, basically. Like, holy shit, go Monty. I do feel so bad for him, though. He's had to kill his mother twice. I mean, if you can even consider, that, those influences being her mother, because it was Ali at the end of the day, but yeah, I mean, I assume you'd have to get rid of your mother anyways, once Ali would be done and dusted for good, but for Monty to do it himself again sucks, doesn't it? And I just wanted to give this guy a hug, and that's the thing, I want to give him a hug, because the guy's gone through so much hell, and it's like, absolutely, it's horrible. Same with Jasper, growing to Shay, and I was thinking something could happen there. Could this be a new hope for Jasper? Yeah. So, that was something, but yeah, Monty, I can't blame him for being a bit frustrated, because it's this I told you so shtick, isn't it? Of course, he doesn't know what was happening with the whole Luna situation, because he was like, oh, let's wait for, Clark and Co to come back with Luna and all of that, and then we can, and then Bob can be your uncle. So yeah. Well, he did say that, but, like I said, he wasn't to know, the complicated situation that was going on there. So yeah, I mean, it's really, really, like I said, but then again, I understand why, he was hesitant with Raven. And I think sleep deprivation, was, cause she was up for 2 days, wasn't she? So, sleep deprivation was, really being a pain in the ass, wasn't it? So yeah. Yeah, Luna was really impressive. We got to know a bit more about her, because we only got to see a glimpse of her in the last episode, but we got to know more about her, about the fact that she had to kill her brother, and then she was paired off with, Ali, and, that, I think the brother thing was, the line in the sand bit for her, since, she was okay with killing, it's like she, fought to survive, and, after that she decided to run and live this more pacifist way, I guess, where, she, went to a rig, an area that would take people in, and who had done fighting with the war, just wanted to get away. And it's like Luna was a glimmer of hope, like, she realized these ways were ugly, and she didn't want to do this again. So, I really, really loved investing in Luna's character. Like, I don't know if we're gonna get more of her, but I mean, it was some really, really great, insight into who Luna is and why she decided to, she's, more of this person who's not wanting to fight and all of that. So, as well as, what she's doing with the community and all of that. Like, this is a nice settlement, I guess, for those who, do not believe, in the war they are fighting and all of that. So yeah, I really, really liked it. Liked exploring the bits of Luna that we did before she got waterboarded, which was horrific. Like, I know this show, really deals with horrific scenes, and like, extraordinary amounts of casualties as we've, gotten, but I think the thing with the show is you never get used to the violence, at least for me. And then we have the waterboarding, which is like absolutely horrific. All because she refused to take the key and all of that. And it was necessary because that would grant total victory for Ali. And it was absolutely horrific to see, Luna kept getting waterboarded and all because Ali's a bitch. Ali is absolutely impressive in terms of I think the thing is, with Ali, she's been an absolute treat this season in terms of her villainy and all of that. Like, she's absolutely done great as a villain because of the fact that you absolutely despise her actions and all of that. And, she does a fantastic job. The actress does a fantastic job portraying emotions and, it's absolutely great seeing Ali, but you can't help but get frustrated. But I think that she's playing the part perfectly. It's really, really great to see, how much damage she can do in this show and how great of a villain she can be. So it was really, really great. It's really great, but frustrating as well because you want Ali's shit to be shut down like it should have been today, but Ali just ahead. So yeah. I'm really interested to see, after what happens after this, because, assuming Clark's gonna be alive, because that would be a bit weird if Clark was, like the main character was off and all of that. It would have a really, really, a real absence on this show if Clark were to die. But, if Clark does manage to defeat Ali, what's gonna go through her mind? Because this whole situation with Ali and that, this whole season, she's been a completely different person. When she was talking about forcing the chip, the flame onto, Luna, you had that Octavia comment, we're no different from, that's no different from, she was saying at least, Ali gives a choice. In my opinion, she doesn't really give a choice, to be fair, because it's either live up. That can be a choice at the end of the day, but you're stuck between, you don't have many options, do you? And you're in a really, that's the thing. It might be a choice at the end of the day, but it's not much of a choice, if you get what I mean as well. But I really, really love Octavia's comment as well, because like I said, I think she's been a different character this season. She's gone through hell, and this whole situation, Lex's death, this, Ali taking over the minds of especially her mother, everything that's been going on since, she, had Mount Weather, level 5 radiated. It's changed her so much. So, and you can absolutely see the differences in, especially with, the way, especially Luna's comment at the end, when she was basically saying, about the fact that to be someone, who will stop at nothing. Yeah. You can see that, you can see, how, I wouldn't say this dark path, but this whole situation in the past 3 months has changed her so much. So, yeah, it's so interesting seeing, Clark's character, come to this, stage, isn't it? So, yeah. But what's going to happen in the finale? Because, yeah, we're out of options, really. Unless you just submit and then we have a dark ending, but, this is going to be very, very, very interesting to see how, Ali is defeated or what's going to happen, because Luna's not biting. Ontari, I doubt my suggesting about Ontari is not going to go down the way it will. Yeah. Also want to say, I loved Imori in this episode. There was a brief moment in the City of Lights where she kept her deformity. I think she made a similar comment when we first got introduced to her, where she, basically owned it. So I really, really like that. And how weird is it to see the Grounders in, non-grounder clothing, people clothing, I guess, if that's the right term to use. It was so weird to see that. The thing is, I thought you know, it's going to be so weird, like, to see this piece actually being fought through in the most heinous way possible. But I didn't consider the fact, I don't think I considered the fact that we'd see grounders in different clothing. So, yeah, that was really, really eerie, but, surreal to see as well. But yeah, what's going to happen with the finale? Ooh, this is going to be very, very fascinating. I can't wait to see what happens. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my Media Beason channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!